Presidential visits to celebrity tea times. The Grove is where the elite come to play golf. And today, I'm finally stepping onto the same fairways for my birthday round. Welcome back to Get on Par. Today, I'm at The Grove, an 18-hole championship golf course that's part of a luxury hotel and spa chain. But unlike a lot of top-end courses, you don't need a membership to play here. So, excuse me, where do I sign in or check in?
For golf?
Yeah, for golf.
Straight up the pathway, you'll see a hedge at the top, just on the other side of the hedge.
On the other side of the hedge. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers. It's a proper pay and play setup, which means us mere mortals can rock up and experience a course that's hosted presidents, prime ministers, and more than a few celebrities. Obama famously played here with David Cameron when he was in the UK, and apparently Trump had a swing here too. So yeah, I'm feeling just a little bit presidential myself today. Now, why does this place attract all the big names? Two reasons in my book. Firstly, location, location, location. It's in Watford, just down the road from Heathrow and right off the M25. Easy in, easy out. Ideal if you've got a motorcade waiting in the car park to take you somewhere. Secondly, pure luxury. 440 booking?
Yeah. Is it Mr. Otterson?
Nope.
Mr.
Yomi, the one with the G.
Perfect, yeah.
Perfect. All right. What do I need to do?
So nothing. We've got prepayment for it.
Brilliant.
If you need a buggy, then new payment.
Are the other guys using buggies? Do you know? Because I've got
we've not seen any of them just yet. None of them have pre-booked one.
All right, cool. Because I've got an electric.
Okay,
yeah. But if they're in buggies, I might get one. You know what I mean? But if they're not, then I'll just use my electric trolley.
Yeah, we'll
50-50. What's that?
We'll let you know.
You'll let me know, right? What I was going to ask, the driving range, how does that work?
So there's balls all set up down there.
Yeah.
Path just the right hand side of the hedge.
Okay. Yeah, I just walk past there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can just go there anytime and start practicing, or how does it work? 20 minutes before, or what?
Yeah, you can just go there whenever you like.
All right.
You can, from now really, as long as you're on the tee about 10 minutes before.
10 minutes before. All right, brilliant. I'll go and get my golf stuff from my bag.
Okay, you'll get your scorecard and strokes over.
Over there. All right, cool, brilliant. I'm just gonna have a little schmooze around. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
The Grove isn't just about golf. It's about the whole experience. Amazing food, top-notch spa, pony rides for the kids. You name it, they've thought of it. They call it a London retreat. If you've got a special occasion, this place definitely ticks the boxes. Just be ready to part with a bit of cash. Luxury doesn't come cheap. Speaking of special occasions, my wife booked me this round as it's my birthday, guys. Whoop whoop! £125 for a late tea time, and honestly, I owe her a big thank you because here's some history here. See, 3 years ago, she bought me a voucher to play The Grove, and I completely messed it up. Didn't read the date properly, and the voucher expired, so the round was wasted. When she asked me about it a few years later, I had to admit I'd blown it. Fast forward to now she's giving me a second chance, and I'm determined to make sure that I don't waste it. So, let's see what The Grove has to offer today. I'm feeling extremely presidential. I was paired up with 3 other guys to make up a 4-ball. 2 of them were mates out for a round together, and the third was over from the US on a business trip, squeezing in a late game at The Grove. Now, whenever I get grouped with new people and we're about to tee off, I always get really nervous. I hear that voice in my head going, please don't embarrass yourself. But once I've hit the first tee shot, bam, we're good to go. The nerves are gone and I can settle into the round. The first swing usually gives me a good idea of what kind of game I'm having. I've got a personal rule: no matter how open the golf course is, I always start with my trusted 4 hybrid. Then if things are going well, I might graduate to the driver from the second hole onwards. Now, if the 4 hybrid is getting all over the place, then it's a sign to stick with it and figure out what's going wrong on my long shots and then work it out, because no other club is going to work better than my 4 hybrid. That is my go-to reliable long club. While I was playing safe, the other lads were going full send it, proper bombs off the tee, but most of them didn't come off. They spent half of the front 9 searching in the rough for their golf balls. So I was feeling quite pleased with myself and sticking to a conservative strategy. Now this worked for the first few holes, and then the story gets weird. Anyway, the greens were rapid and the speeds were all over the place. Every green felt different. Just as you got used to one green, then you go to the next green, the speed would be different. I was honestly happy to walk off with a 2-putt because you really couldn't gauge the speed of a green. Now, while the 4 hybrid was doing its job, by the 6th hole, I felt a shank creeping in, and I was confident with my long clubs, so the shank was really catching me off guard. And suddenly, every tee shot I tried to hit off the tee went sideways, or it was a massive shank. And honestly, I think I'd have felt better if the guys just laughed at me, but they were trying to be so polite and just sniggering quietly to themselves. It was so destroying, but then the recovery shots were brilliant. Golf really is a cruel game. Just when you think you've got it figured out, it throws you back in your place and lets you know who the real boss is.
I try not to be too aggressive like these guys, but
Thankfully, the guys were a good laugh. One of them offered me a beer from his bag, and when the drinks buggy came round, I returned the favour. Playing golf on your birthday at the Grove, cracking open a cold one on a warm summer's evening, life's good. One tip though, if you're playing the Grove in the evening, wear trousers and long sleeves. Not for etiquette, for survival.
Look
As the sun starts to dip, with all the water around, the rottweiler insects come out, and believe you me, you will feel it. They were all over my arms and legs, and by the end of the round, we were all doing the insect dance, flapping, slapping, scratching. It looked like a mini Zumba class breaking out on the 18th green.
How much are the Heineken?
Heineken is £6.
Give me 4 of them.
Yeah? Do you want any of them open?
Is this better? Is this Moretta better?
The Moretti's I think is nicer.
Oh, let's take 4 of those.
Yeah?
Can I get them open?
Yeah, do you want one open?
Actually no, I've got opener anyway, so I can open.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, open one for me.
Yeah. And then I'll leave the rest unopened for you, yeah?
Yeah. That's nice. Might be slightly left. Fellas, I got an opener, but I thought I'd return, hold that one. I know you're drinking one at the moment. I've got opener when you're ready for it. That might be 2. Oh, I think I got away with it.
Now, let's take a moment to talk about the course itself, because the Grove really is a special place to play golf. It's not just that it's a lovely course, it's that every part of it feels well thought out and immaculately maintained. Even with the extreme summer we've had this year, with weeks of heat and barely any rain, the Grove shows no sign of struggling. There weren't any dry patches on the fairways, no burnt grass, no bare lies. That in itself is very impressive. You could tell that the greenkeepers had been working night and day and putting in some serious graft behind the scenes. I mean, the fairways were like expensive carpet, soft underfoot, but you could still offer that perfect bit of roll. The ball sat beautifully, and the level of consistency didn't happen by accident. It's the result of proper investment, care, and a lot of early mornings from the ground team. Everywhere you look, the bunkers, the rough, the tee boxes, everything looked like it had been prepped for a professional tournament. And that's what sets the Grove apart from other courses. It doesn't just look good in pictures, it really is beautiful in real life. Now the greens, they were a totally different challenge altogether. Visually, they looked pristine. No bobbles, no pitches, all nicely cut. But the pace, that was all over the shop. Every green had a different speed, and that meant I had to make some serious adjustments as the rounds went on. One hole you'd barely tap it and the ball would shoot past the cup. The next you would just give it a nudge and it would pull up short. It definitely kept me on my toes. I really had to get some kind of feel. You couldn't just get comfortable because you thought you'd figured it out. The next green would throw you off again. Still, that's the part of the challenge, isn't it? You don't come to play the Grove for an easy ride. You come for the experience, and part of the experience is learning how to adapt. So overall, big respect to the team for well maintaining that course, the standard they kept, especially in tough weather conditions. You really have to tip your hat to them. So overall, big respect, and it honestly is next level. You feel it from the first tee to the final green.
No. That's well right, but we'll figure it out. Oh.
I'm trying to step up my game, people. My golf, one video every single week. You heard it from me. So hit that like and subscribe button and let's get this rocking and rolling, because this year we're taking on Get On Par to the next level. Anyway, you know what I'm like. I try to balance work and family life and editing these videos. It really isn't easy. But I love doing this and I appreciate every single one of you for watching and supporting the channel. If you want to play golf with me, if you want to get involved, just hit me up on Instagram, drop a comment or send me an email. I'm always down for a game. Before I forget, people, I've just launched my website. I told you we're taking things to new levels, and this is one of them. I'm super excited to announce it. Please check out getonpar.net. It's my website and it's now live. You can go on there and grab some of the t-shirts you see me wearing, some of the polo t-shirts you see me wearing. Let me know what the quality is like. Let me know what you think. I take all feedback. Haters gotta hate, so I have no problem with it. Just make a comment. Let me know what you think. Guys, this is 2025. We're taking things to the next level. I came off the front nine with a 55, and to be honest, considering how all over the place I was, I'll absolutely take that. For a first crack at a course like the Grove, that's not too shabby. It's definitely one of those courses where once you've played it once, you start to figure things out. It rewards a bit of local knowledge, and the more you understand where to miss, the better your score. I reckon with a second or third chance, you'll definitely better your score. You can easily knock off a few shots. That said, it's not a course where you want to get too aggressive, especially on your first visit. You've got to play smart, manage your game, resist the temptation to go full hero mode on every single tee. It's definitely a course that rewards patience and proper course management. Heading into the back nine, I was trying to figure out where this odd little shank had come from. It had crept into my tees earlier on in the round and was throwing me off rhythm. 1 minute I'm stripping it with the hybrid, and the next minute I'm launching a wedge into the trees. Classic golf. The weather has started to shift, a classic British weather. 1 minute is drizzly, 1 minute it's dry, 1 minute it's sunny, 1 minute it's cloudy. Not enough to soak you with the water, but the rain was very off-putting. So yeah, not exactly smooth sailing. And not to forget, those rottweiler insects were out in full force, handing out love bites like they were in a relationship. Well, let's see how the back nine is, and I'm hoping for a few moments of redemption.
Yeah, I'll find it. Don't worry about it. I'll find out this. I just want to finish now.
Yeah, you're at that point.
Yeah.
As the sun started to set and we made our way down the last couple of holes, I found myself thinking, this is exactly what I needed. Playing the Grove on my birthday wasn't just about ticking another premium course. Yes, I've played quite a few now, but it was about slowing things down and enjoying the game and just soaking in the experience. And this place really delivered on that. Yes, the course is immaculate. Yes, it's luxury. But what stood out to me more was the atmosphere. You don't feel out of place here. Even if you're not a low handicap player or a regular high-end club, it's still just golf, still the same challenge, still the same frustrations when you shank one off the tee. And everybody was having their own problems on the golf course. Playing alongside a group of complete strangers who were up for a laugh, sharing a beer mid-round, laughing at bad shots, mine especially. That's what it's all about. You start around as 4 individuals, and by the end of it, you're mates, even if it's just for one evening. Now, would I come back to the Grove? 100%. But maybe next time I'll remember to bring trousers and insect repellent. So yeah, my swing had its ups and downs, my putting was all over the place, but had a great time. That's golf. It humbles you, teaches you patience, and every now and then it gives you that one perfect shot that keeps you coming back.
6-iron hybrid, and I listened, but
Still went driver.
I am going to try and be a hero.
That's all right. Heroes are born every day. They're broken at Tricky Ricky.